Hello everyone and welcome back to another Fortnite video, and today I'm going to be bringing you a tutorial for low level Fight the Storm base building, something that you'll be able to do on your own. I can upgrade this, as you can see, but when you're first starting you won't have that on your unlock, so I'm going to do it as if this is the first, as if I'm a low level sort of thing, just so it makes it fair and you can understand it, so that when this game goes free to play there's a lot of you going to use this guide to help you with your first couple of games in the PvE side of it. So what you have to do is first you have to locate this atlas, then you drop some blue glow in it. That then will tell you which way the storm is going to come, which in this case it's going to be heading from the east. Okay, so you're going to have a small amount of build limit, which in this case is 75. To be honest, the rewards that you get for keeping within that recommended build is not really worth it, so don't worry if you go over, because it is really not that big of a difference towards your end results. Now the one that I like using at the moment, and hopefully by the time this goes free will still be relevant, is building a pyramid. So you start off with the 8 flat parts on the floor around the atlas. Next you want to be building some stairs in the middle heading up towards. The next part of this is then editing this and taking this corner piece out and then putting it, this is a roof tile on the editor. You want to be just rotating that slightly. There we go. Remember to jump as you get locked in, and that is not cool beans. There we go, we've got that there. So you want to fill the corners in, and lastly you want to re-edit this, drop it and put it normal. So there we go, that is the defense, basically part 1 done already. So like I say, you can later on upgrade this and make it even stronger. The health is 520. I'm not going to upgrade it because I want to show you how you're going to be when you first start this. The next thing you want to do is then you want to make the walls around the edge. You just want to drop it down to the 1 mesh one, and then you want to put a wall all the way around. I mean, it's probably not necessary here because it depends where your atlas drops. I mean, they're not really going to be coming in through that way. And again, later on you'll be able to improve this. So we've used 29 to get the main part. Now if you've got 3 other players with you, you should just be able to defend and hold it off just like this. We've got a little pesky Husk coming into play here. It's going to be so easy for me because I am a higher level. So in this case we've got the storm coming from this way. We have used 29 so far. Now you're not going to have many traps to start off with, so again I'm going to try and use a low level one just to demonstrate. So the storm's coming in this way, so all the husks are going to be running up towards this way. So what you want to be doing is just putting a couple of traps as well just to help you. And we're going to choose, if I can get to my menu, I have obviously a lot of these. You unlock these schematics as you go along. I have a level 5 here which uses 9 nuts and bolts, so we're not going to do that. I'm going to make 3 of these 15s, and then I'm going to show you what I've picked up along the way as well. So let's just wait for the last ones to be built. Here we go, we're going to pop them just in front. And then if you've got any wall dynamos, which are these little things over here, these, you probably wouldn't have them that high, you'd probably have a lower one, to be honest. If not, these are a good alternative. These little spikes on this wall here, we'll pop them there, and that is pretty much all ready to go, and we'll be able to defend this quite easy. Like I say, if you've got your teammates in there, another 3 players, you'll all be shooting with what weapons you've got as well. But the aim of this game is to make sure that this doesn't get damaged. So as long as you're keeping the husks away from this, which is plenty of security, they've got 2 layers to go through. I mean, there is an actual further thing you could do as well. For example, because you've got to get back in here, you need to edit this. Just I forgot to mention this, so you have to edit to get in. There is another thing you can do which will give it a little bit more security, and that's dropping it like this, making it a half pipe. You do the same here, still using your 38 limit. I mean, you technically could do this, but obviously this is floating, so I mean, then they've got by the end of it they've got to go through that, then they've got to go through the stairs, and then they've got to go through that before they even come anywhere close to get into the Atlas. We're going to be setting off, so I can just quickly show you how defensible this is. So quickly, you want to get to this bit. Is it going to let me edit it? There we go. So there we go. You make sure you've got plenty of time for that to re-repair, because if you edit anything, it does have to rebuild again. And here you'll see. So we've got the build limit of 38 out of 75, so plenty within the reason. There will be obviously 3 more players, and they can't even get in. I mean, I'm of a higher level, but you can see how effective this is. I'm going to let them attack it, and they're gone again. The waves are not that strong in the beginning, so don't worry too much. Don't put things in the way here. Like, don't be tempted to block that off, because then they will change their pattern and they won't go in the direction of your traps. But yeah, this is my triangle low level fight the storm base building tutorial. If it's been useful for you, please do hit that like button, and I will do more of these in the future. So don't forget to subscribe so that you know when my new videos come out. Hit that notification bell as well. Thanks for watching today. Hopefully, like I say, this has been helpful for you, and I shall catch you next time with another tutorial. Take care.